Welcome students. In this video, we are going to look at the relationship between costs and activity. This is a very short topic, yet it is also a very important topic. So our topic of discussion, as I said before, it's the relationship between costs and activity. Costs and activity. Now let me refresh this idea that we have learned there are different types of costs: variable cost, fixed cost. I did not mention mixed cost before or step cost before, so let's have a look at the other two costs. Let's start with variable cost. This is just to give you a brief review. I know you already know the type of costs that we have. Variable cost, if we are going to plot a graph, and here on the x-axis and the y-axis we have units. Units means the amount of activity, and the cost, units and the cost. This is VC, variable cost. Now, whenever you produce large number of unit, the cost increases. So our plot is going to be something like this. You produce large number of unit, you produce more unit, and the cost will go up. So here we can say that the cost changes. The cost changes according to the number of unit. If we have more unit, if we are going to have more unit, it means that our cost will increase. Our cost will increase. So this is our VC. Now let's have a look into fixed cost. Fixed cost, it's no matter what, it has nothing to do with the number of units. You produce 0 unit, or you produce, if you produce 0 unit, or you produce the maximum amount of unit, your fixed cost is going to be fixed. We know that. So let's say our fixed cost starts from here. Fixed cost. We are discussing the cost classification. Now, another thing is mixed cost. Mixed cost, it means that in this type of cost, you are going to have variable and you are going to have fixed cost, both costs. So it starts with a fixed cost and then it varies according to the number of units. And we call it mixed cost. Okay, so initially you have to, initially you have to, I will give example for each one of them, but for now on, just look at this graph. It starts as a fixed, you have to pay a fixed cost initially, and according to the number of units, your cost will increase. What is the next one is step cost. Unit cost, and this is our step cost. Step cost is fixed cost and it becomes variable by having different steps. So it is fixed, it is a type of fixed cost, and it is a type of step cost. Now, whenever we have longer step, it becomes like a variable cost. Let's not get confused with it. Step cost is a cost that is fixed, and throughout time, within months or years, the step cost increases. The fixed cost actually increases, it takes another step. Here, the fixed cost increased, it takes another step. So this is our step cost. All right, if we want to look at the example of, if we want to discuss the example of a variable cost, let's say the t-shirt. Let's talk about the t-shirt. If you are producing 10 t-shirts, your cost is going to be comparatively less. If you are producing 100 t-shirts, of course, your cost will be more, which says that the number of units from 10, here your number of units is 100, your cost will increase exponentially. Okay, fixed cost is a type of cost that you have to pay. It doesn't matter how many units. It doesn't matter if you're producing 10 t-shirts or you're producing 100 t-shirts. Your fixed cost is going to be fixed. It is the rent. It is the rent of the factory. What is mixed cost? Mixed cost is a type of fixed cost, and it is also a variable cost. For example, if you are the electricity bill. It is fixed, and it depends. The more production you have, the more electricity you are going to use. So this is a type of mixed cost, which is fixed, but if the number of unit changes, your cost also increases. Step cost can be, for example, you had in your factory, you had 5 supervisors. You have 5 supervisors. Now, for 5 supervisors, you had a fixed cost. You had to pay the salary. Right? Salary. Now, if your factory, if you have more production, if you have more demand in the market, you need to increase your production. If you increase your production, you will need more supervisor. So it is a type of fixed cost. It was fixed initially. You had to pay the supervisors the salary every month, and now you need more supervisors. Let's say you need 10 supervisor now because your production has increased. So this is going to be, this was fixed here, and it is going to, your fixed cost will increase because the number of employees have increased. So that's why it is called a step cost. So in our cost classification, we have 4 different types of costs. We have variable cost, fixed cost, mixed cost, and step cost. Variable cost is the cost that changes with the number of units. Fixed cost will not change. You have to pay it no matter what, how many production you have. It does not depend on the cost. It does not increase the cost or it does not decrease the cost. The cost remains the same. So the cost does not change with the number of units. Mixed cost is initially fixed, and it depends on the number of production. Your production increases, your cost will increase. Step cost is when the number of employee increase. The fixed cost is there, but it takes different steps according to the increase of number of employees. Now, why are we looking at it? We are looking at it because we want to understand the relationship between cost and activity. The more activity we have, the more there will be changes in fixed costs, there will be changes in variable costs, there are mixed costs. So let's dive into the math that we are going to be doing in our final terms. It is, as you can see in this picture, we have a scatter plot, right? And I know you know how to find a slope. You are, I'm assuming that you already know how to find a slope from a scattered graph. Now in your exam, how do you start? The first thing that we need to know is the formula of the cost. Is the formula of the cost activity. So the formula, I will write the formula here. It says y equal mx plus b, where y is the cost. We need to find what our cost is. And x here is the number of units, is the number of units. B is the fixed cost. And M is the variable cost. Okay, you must remember this formula, and each parameter stands for what. So Y is our cost, X is our number of units, B is our fixed cost, and M is our variable cost. In your final term question paper, a scatter plot will be given, and the question will require you to find the cost, Y. It will tell you find Y. It will also tell you, it will also give you the number of units. Okay, let's just start the problem, then it will automatically be understood. Now, we need to draw. The first thing you do is you draw a straight line. You draw a straight line. So our straight line will start from, and this type of, when I draw a line, you will automatically understand what type of cost is this. So what do you think from the picture? What do you think? Which one does it resemble? It resembles mixed cost, right? Mixed cost. So here we have to pay a fixed cost of $40,000. Now our question says that you find the cost. Y equal mx plus b. Find the cost. So to find the cost, we need to find m, the slope. Now how do we find the slope? The first thing you do, take any 2 points from this straight line. Now I would like to take this point this is the point, and let's say this is the point. Okay, you can take any of them, you can take these two, but make sure that you are taking 2 points that will give you a slope. It will give you a slope, right? Now here, what do we have? This on the x-axis we have number of units, and on the y-axis we have how much did it cost to make those units. For 60, we will we have 50 units. For 6,000, when the cost is 60,000, we were able to produce 5,000 units. Now when the cost was 80,000, we were able to produce, and the cost was 80,000, we were able to produce 10,000 units. All right, now that we have the points we need in our slope, we can write our M equal, M is the variable cost. M equal 80,000 minus 60,000 divided by number of units, 10,000 minus 5,000. It will give you 20,000 divided by 5,000, which is $4 per unit. $4 per unit. So what is your variable cost? Your variable cost is $4 per unit. If we want to find, now we find the cost, y equal mx plus b. Here m is our 4, is the 4 unit, x plus b is our fixed cost. Our fixed cost was $40,000. 40,000. So this is your answer. This is your answer. Now, if the question says that find the cost for, let's say, 6,000 units. Find the cost for 6,000 units. So the number of unit is given, x is given. What you do is you simply put the value for x in the equation, and then you can get the cost for 60,000 unit. So 4 times, 6,000 units. 6,000 units. And your cost will be $64,000 is your answer. First thing you find is the cost equation. You find the first thing you do is the variable cost per unit, and then you put that variable cost into the cost equation. If your question says for how many units, if your question gives you the number of units, and then you find the cost for that particular number of units. So this is the 3 steps. It's a very short video, and it is a very short concept because I gave you this concept in the last minute. So I will request you to go through it a couple of times so that you get proper hand in it. Okay, students, that's it for the video. Best of luck for your exam.